So good afternoon everyone. This is 63rd question of H.C. Verma Work and Energy. A chain of length L and mass m lies on a surface of smooth sphere of radius r which is greater than L, which is length of the chain, with one of its end is tied at the top of the sphere. That means one end is here, it is tied. You have to calculate gravitational potential energy of the chain with reference level at the center of the sphere. This is my reference level, guys. So this reference level, I can assume that potential energy is 0 at this level. Now they have given, suppose the chain is released and slides down the sphere. You have to calculate kinetic energy when it slits through at an angle theta. Part C, they are asking tangential acceleration. Those three things they have asked in this question. So first we will try to solve the first one. So I have taken at an angle theta a strip of thickness d theta. A strip of thickness d theta at an angle theta I have taken. Now guys, this strip, I can tell that this strip dl length is this length dl. I have taken this small length dl, which is nothing but r into d theta, because r is the radius of this things. So I have taken this is r into d theta. Now guys, one thing you have to keep in mind, that if you have to calculate small mass, that is dm, you have to use the unitary method, since you know that L length having mass m, so unit length having mass m by L, and r d theta length having mass, guys, m by L into r d theta. This you have to keep in mind. This m by L r d theta is dm. Now guys, I have to calculate a small potential energy, which is du. Du is equal to dm into g into h. But the thing is that here you have to calculate h, which is height from the reference. So this is height from the reference, guys. I'm using another color so that it will be visible. So this is black marker I'm using, guys. See, this is the height from the reference level, or you can say this is the height. See, this, since this length is very small, so this height approximately equal to this height. I can say that this is nothing but, guys, this is r cos theta. So height from the reference level is nothing but r cos theta. So this is h. Now can I say that du is equal to m by L r d theta g into r cos theta. Integration limit 0 to u du on the left hand side, and is equal to, so how you will put the integration limit in case of this? So if I have to go from a to b, so I have to vary theta from 0, and this angle I have taken, guys, phi. So I have to vary theta from 0 to phi. So I have taken 0 to phi, and you know that this phi is nothing but, guys, length, that is L by r, which I have written here. So du is equal to integration of 0 to phi m by L r square g cos theta d theta. I know integration of cos theta is nothing but sin theta. Remember this formula, guys. So mg r square by L sin theta, integration limit from 0 to theta, 0 to phi. So mg r square by L sin phi minus sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. So I will not write this sin 0 again. So mg r square by L sin phi, and value of phi I have taken L by r. So this is the answer of part A, guys. So what I have done, I have taken a small strip, then mass of that small strip is m by L r d theta. Then I wrote potential energy mgh, that is m by L r d theta, h is r cos theta, and g is g, and then integrated it from 0 to phi. This is the answer of part 1, guys. In part B, what they are asking, kinetic energy of the chain. So kinetic energy, how I can find out, guys? You know that change in kinetic energy is equal to total work done by conservative forces. Since I am taking all the forces are acting conservative, because a smooth surface, no friction, so forces are conservative. And you know that delta u is equal to minus wc, work done by conservative forces. So can I take this minus to the left side, guys? So I can write this minus, taking left side is this, nothing but minus. So the right hand side equal, so left hand side must be equal, delta ke is equal to minus of delta u. So guys, finally I have to calculate u final minus u initial and negative of this, which is nothing but guys u initial minus u final, that is k initial minus k final. And I know that this is nothing but conservation of energy only, k initial plus ke final minus ke initial guys, because change in kinetic energies. So ke final plus u final is equal to ke initial plus u initial. I'll take this term left hand side and this term right hand side. So you see that ke initial plus u initial on the right side and ke final plus u final on the left hand side. So guys, I'm just using this concept of conservation energy. That means I have to calculate u initial minus u final to calculate delta ke, and I know that this is k final minus k initial. Initially when it starts, k initial is 0, k final I have to calculate by calculating the difference. U initial I have already calculated. U initial is given mg r square by L sine theta L by r. So this value I will put the after calculation of u final. So u final, how I will calculate guys? U final, in order to calculate u final, I have taken an instant when it has making an angle theta. So this instant they are making an angle theta. So I will integrate from theta, means this, to theta plus phi. So phi plus theta integration limit I will put guys. Now because why because upper limit minus lower limit, so if you subtract this in this, so only the required value you got this one. So I have taken upper limit theta plus phi and lower limit theta, and this value of potential energy I have taken as it is guys, from m by L r square g cos theta d theta. Now guys, u final I can write m by L r square g common and taking outside because this is constant, and sine theta integration of cos theta. Because now the integration of cos theta d theta is equal to sine theta, again I have discussed earlier also. So putting the limit theta plus phi to theta, the value you get sine theta plus phi minus sine theta. Remember this value I will use again in calculation of part C guys. In calculation of part C, this value I will again use. So uf is equal to m by L r square g sine theta plus phi, because you know that phi is equal to L by r. Phi is equal to L by r from here, see. So in place of phi I have written L by r minus sine phi, and u final minus u initial minus u final you have to calculate. U initial, this value I have calculated in part A, and this is u final. So you have to subtract this u initial minus u final. So I have taken m by L r square g with sine of theta plus L by r minus sine of theta. So this you can say that guys, m by L r square g common and taking outside. So m by L r square g taken outside, the value remaining is sine L by r, this minus and minus, this minus and this minus become plus guys. So plus sine theta and minus sine m, because I have taken m r square g by L common, so the term remaining is minus of sine theta plus L by r. This is the answer of part B guys. Now because I told you that kinetic energy initial is 0, so this is nothing but kinetic energy final. So at the instant when it is making angle theta, kinetic energy is this m by L r square g sine L by r plus sine theta minus sine theta plus L by r. Now guys, you have to calculate in part C tangential acceleration. So in order to calculate tangential acceleration, I will calculate first force, because force is mass into at, and force divided by mass is equal to at, tangential acceleration. So force, how I can write guys? Force, you know that minus du by dr or du by ds or du by dx. So all the value I have written here. So I am just writing du by ds. Now multiplying and dividing d theta, I just rearrange this. I will take left side and this to the here. So du by d theta is equal to d theta by ds. But you know that guys, s is equal to r into theta, because arc length is, suppose s, this is theta, this is r. So s is equal to r into theta can be written as ds by d theta. Differentiating both sides with respect to theta, I got s, ds by d theta is equal to r. So in place of d theta by ds, I can put 1 by r. So what I have to do guys, in order to calculate force, differentiate the potential energy expression that I told you in equation 2 and put the value negative over outside this and divide it by 1 by r. So how I will calculate du by d theta, guys? I told you that there is expression I will use. So this expression I am writing again. This expression is at any general angle theta. Now at last I will take some special case what is given in the question. So u is equal to mg r square by l sine of theta plus phi minus sine theta. Differentiating mg r square by l outside, in differentiation of sine theta plus phi is cos theta plus phi, and that is of sine theta is cos theta. Now guys, it is given that it just starts sliding. You have to calculate, see, find the tangential acceleration when chain starts sliding down. So guys, when chain starts sliding down, theta I can take 0, because see, when it is just start sliding down, guys, so this is the case when chain will be here. So this angle theta reduces to 0. So that's why I had taken this theta is equal to 0 here. And now substituting theta is equal to 0, guys, I know that cos 0 plus phi is cos phi and cos 0 is 1. So du by d theta I got mg r square by l cos phi minus 1. So mg r square by l cos l by r minus 1. Now guys, I have to calculate force, which is minus 1 by r du by d theta is equal to, I have written minus 1 by r mg r square by l cos l by r minus 1. I have substituted the value of phi l by r. This r and r cancel, guys. So the term remaining is mg r by l. This minus I have taken inside. So cos theta l by r, cos l by r minus 1 becomes 1 minus cos l by r. And on dividing this force by mass, I got the tangential acceleration. So at is equal to f by m. M and m cancel. So guys, I can say that rg by l 1 minus cos theta l by r. I suggest you see the solution again 2 or 3 times so that you get the feel of the question.